Time for another beginner band class. So today we're going to learn a new song. It's called Green Berets by Mr. Tate, one of our band directors. And it's a lot of fun. So, but first, we're going to do a good warm-up. So let's do page 9. And we're going to start on number 5. And so, I'm going to set the metronome. And I'm going to put it on 70.
1, 2, 3.
So here we go. 1, 2, 3, number 5. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we're going to do number 7. Number 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do Mary's Lamb. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Off. Okay, so now let's turn to page 13, and I want to do numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 on page 13. So here we go. Page 13, number 1.
1, 2, 3.
I'll count you off. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. Number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3, my favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. Number 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. Okay, so now I want to go to the next page. So turn to page 14. And we're doing quarter and half note mania number 1. Now, our half notes are super important. On Green Beret, we're going to do some half notes and stuff. So I especially thought this would be a good exercise for today. So, you notice on letter A, we have a half note, then a half rest. Second measure is a half note, and then a half rest. So it's super important we're counting. I think half notes are the hardest kinds of notes to play because people don't count them. And if you're not counting, you can't play a half note. So you're going to go, like on number 1, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you play that half note all the way up to beat 3 on this exercise. It's actually letter A. So here we go with the metronome. Let's do first line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, off. Okay. So you can see counting is super important. So look at letter B. We have a half note followed by 2 quarter notes. And that figure continues through the whole exercise. Okay, so here we go. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Letter B.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, letter B. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. Now you notice we have breath marks on this exercise. So before we were doing like 2 measures with 1 breath. Now we're going to be doing 4 measures with 1 breath. Let's take a huge breath. Here we go. So letter C.
1, 2, 3,
Letter C.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. Letter D. It's kind of tricky, so watch out for these rhythms. They do change. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. Okay, so on letter E, we have dotted half notes. So dotted halves are 3 beats long. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Here we go.
1, 2,
Nope, letter E.
4.
1, 2, letter E, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our next one, we're going to be playing a quarter note and then a dotted half note. So it's 1, so that's going to be like this. Letter F is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, we're going to have a little bit of all that, I think. So here we go. 1, 2, letter H, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. Okay, so it's really good exercise for counting half notes and dotted half notes. All right, so let's take a look at our new song, Green Berets. Now this song is pretty cool. It's in a military style, and so our drummers get to play a whole lot of cool stuff on it. For one thing, in the very beginning, the drummers have these dotted half notes, but they're not really dotted half notes. The dotted half note shows us how many beats long that they're going to be playing these 16th notes. So they're going to be playing 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and. So that's a whole lot of fun. Now that rhythm does change in the third measure, and it's 1E and a 2 and 3E and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a. So, and anytime you see that dotted half note with those three lines underneath it, that's are attached to that stem. That's what that is. Those are 16th notes. So, they get to start out. We have a bass drum part. Bass drum's playing whole notes. They're going boom, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 2, boom, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Now you notice a crescendo in the fourth measure. The last part of the fourth measure, we're going to crescendo. We're going to get louder there. Gradually get louder. So I'm going to play for you guys a track of this song so you can hear it and watch your music. You all should have it. If you didn't get it, just let me know and we'll send you a part out. But let's see.
Bluetooth connected.
And so drummers also notice that your dynamic is piano or mezzo piano right there, so you're not loud. Let me find this. There it is. And so for drums, they're going 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and. Here it is. I'm going to start that over because you couldn't hear the beginning of it. 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1.
Battery low.
Measure 8 or B. That's B. This letter C. After D. fun part. And especially for our drummers, you guys haven't done anything quite like that. You guys got to do some swing, eighth notes, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and a whole lot of that. But you haven't had a chance to do anything that sounds like an army band or something. So let's try it from the very beginning. Bass players. Oh, I forgot to mention our crash cymbal guys. You guys are playing whole notes in the beginning, so you have boom, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 2, 3, 4. Half note, dotted 2, 3. Boom, boom, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 2, 3, boom. And so for our flute players, you guys are coming in 2 measures before A. You have G, A flat, G, A flat, G, A flat. So it's ba da 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 da. Then G, F, E flat, D, C. So 1, 2, 3 plus your pinky for the A flat. So you have your pinky down on your right hand, and thumb 1, 2, 3 for G on your left hand. So you're just going G, A flat, G, A flat, G, A flat. But it's going to be a little bit faster than that. It's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then on beat 3, you're going to go G, F, E flat, D, C. So G, A flat, 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 G, F, E flat, D, C. So it helps as a flute player, since you guys have all your fingerings way out here, finger through that. That helps you a whole lot. It takes away the entire, any anxious feelings you have about not being able to play a part. If you finger through it, you get your fingers ready to do it. You'll be able to play it. So clarinet players, you guys have E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F. Now I should mention really quick, our key signature for flutes, bass, and trombones, you guys have 3 flats. It means you have B flat, E flat, and A flat. So anytime you see those 3 notes in your song, they're naturally going to be flatted. Unless you have a natural sign, it's going to be assumed that that note is flatted. The composer doesn't have to write those notes in as flat for you anymore. So they're in your key signature. Clarinets, you have 1 flat, B flat. So you guys have E, F natural. So you just have your first finger and your thumb down. You're just going to lift your first finger. So E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F. And then you're going to play F again. F, E, D, E, F. So E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, F, E, D, E, F. Okay, finger through that. Saxophones, alto saxophones. You guys have your high E, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your octave key. And you're going E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, and then E, D, C, B, A. E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, E, D, C, B, A. And then tenor saxophones. You guys have A, B, A, B, A, B. I should say flat, B flat. So you have 1 flat in your key signature. That's B flat. So good way to do that. You could do your A in your bottom side key. So just hold down the first and second finger. Ba da 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 da. And then you have B flat, A, G, F, E, D. Alright, so let me hear you guys do that right there. Let's see, I'll play along. So I have. Okay, here we go. Right there, 2 measures before A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so In the meantime, our trumpet players, they're just now coming in at letter A. You guys have D, 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 E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D. Let me plug in my Bluetooth speaker and we'll play along with it again. Set this down. So trumpets, let me hear you guys right there. Ready? One, at letter A. 1, 2, letter A. Trumpets, now play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Alright, so those are staccato. So, when we play something staccato, we make them short. We disconnect them from the other notes. If we're playing them non-staccato, but we're going to make them shorter than that. Okay, so trumpets, let me hear you again right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Meanwhile, our trombone players and bass players, let me see if I see a bass part. There we go. So you guys have, well, trombone's a little bit different. Trombones, you have, starting at 2 before A, you have G for 2 beats, and then you have A flat, and then G, and then E flat, D. Let me hear the bass players and the trombone players right there. This is 2 measures before A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we're ready to start this thing. And let's play along with the recording again. And drummers, remember, it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and. Here we go. There. Let's do that much again without the recording. And I'm going to play the bass part. There it is. There it is. All right, here we go. 1, 2, beginning. 2, drums, start. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and 5th measure, now play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right, now let's do it with the recording. get a better start on that. Let's see. Okay, so don't we have a count off on it? A click track. So I will count you off. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and a 3 and a 4. 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and. Oh. Let me start over. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. B, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 2, 4. Okay, that's a lot of fun to play. Let's look at letter C. Letter C. Now for flutes, I think the clarinets have this too. You guys have a nice little melody part in there. Yeah, so clarinets, you have D, E, F, E, F, F. Now you have a dotted quarter note. That dotted quarter note's a beat and a half long. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and the flutes, you also have that melody, but you have I think the saxophones do too. Saxophones, you have half notes and whole notes there. I'll get to you in a second. So, but the flute, the clarinet, you guys have that main melody there. Where's my flute part? Just a second ago. Okay, so it's gotten away from me. Look at the score. Alright, so flutes, you have C, D, E flat, D, E flat, E flat. C, D, E flat, D, E flat, E flat, 2, 3, 4. And then on the next measure, have C, D, E flat, F, G, G. C, D, E flat, D, D, E flat, F, G, F, G, G. And we have a split flute part. You could either play the top note, which is a G, or the bottom note, which is a C. We need that harmony, so make sure you pick one. If you have more than one flute in your class, let's do that. If you don't have one, we'll assign a clarinet player or something. Clarinet players also have a split part there. One person plays a G and the other person plays an A. Those are only a whole step apart, and so that'll sound really interesting. So, Anyway, let's hear that part at letter C from the saxophones. Saxophones, you have the half notes. So you have a split part. First alto will play D, E, E. The bottom part will be F natural, G, G. So you have no sharps or flats in your key signature. So you've been playing F sharp on everything nearly. So make sure you're using F natural first finger on the right hand and all three fingers on top. No octave key. So saxophones have boom, 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 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 boom. And sometimes your half notes and whole notes are the most important thing going on. You may not have the melody right here, but you are laying down a harmonic layer of sound that makes it very interesting. So let's hear it start at letter C with everybody in there. So I'll play the bass, I think. Yep, I'll play the bass part. Bass players, you guys have F, F2, B flat 4, E flat 2, C 4, F2, G 4, C 2, 3, 4. Then a low F first fret on your fourth string, F2, and it's only a half note, so 1, 2, G. That note we haven't played very much. This is a low G, third fret on your fourth string. So it's F, G, and then we go to A flat, which is fourth fret on the fourth string, and then B flat, C, 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 C. Okay, everybody at letter C. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's one time through the entire song of Green Berets. There's a lot to still work on, so we'll do some more of this in the future. So practice it, have fun with it.